Morning and welcome to my Monday messages. And for those of you who might be tuning in for the first time, I'm Rebecca. I'm a homeopath, I'm a QTT practitioner, I'm a holistic life coach and natural health advocate. So Mondays are when I pop in to share a thought or a practice or just anything really to help us to become more conscious of what may be working for us and what might not be working so well, what may nurture us and what might be actually stifling us. And most importantly, being able to put things in place that help us to make changes where necessary. So if you're joining me live, thank you very much. And do let me know that you're there. Give me a heart or a thumbs up or something like that. That'd be lovely. And if you're watching on the replay, you're equally welcome. Do put your comments or experiences, anything you'd like to share, just pop them in the comments and I will get back to you. Okay, so today I wanted to talk about gardening. And I don't mean the kind of going outside and digging up the earth type gardening, but I'm talking about metaphorical gardening. And I was put in mind of this by our wonderful, powerful new moon last night. And part of the energy of this new moon is very much about reminding us to start to move out of dreaming, to start moving out of ideas and creation and, well, not creation actually, but imagination, if you like, and move into creation, move into starting to realise those intentions and to start to take action to ensure that those little seeds of intention, having been firmly planted, are now going to see the light of day. And that's today's message to you, is really to invite you to be aware of that and aware of the importance of this second stage in making any changes in your life that you may have identified are really of benefit to you and the way that you feel about any part of your life or all of your life. So whatever you're focusing on at the moment, don't be tempted to leave it at, okay, I've sown my seeds of intention, that's it now, I don't need to do anything else. Because you do. You know yourself when you select a seed carefully and you've chosen it because it's going to bear fruit of some description, it's going to grow into beautiful vegetables that are going to continue to nurture you and to enable you to grow, that it's deeply disappointing and crushing actually when those seeds come to nothing. And most of the time, not all of the time, most of the time, those seeds don't come to anything because we haven't nourished them. We haven't fed them, we haven't watered them, we haven't made choices that ensure that they continue to grow and to get stronger and stronger and stronger and be able to come above ground into the light and to actually become tangible and real and part of our everyday lives. So that's what I wanted to do this week, is to encourage you to start making commitments to action steps. So becoming your own gardener and just thinking about what daily actions, what daily choices, what weekly choices, monthly choices, perhaps even annual choices that you can make that are getting you closer to realising those intentions, to making different choices. Because if we carry on making the same choices and we think that because we've set intentions that's enough, then we're sending out the wrong signals. We're not actually opening ourselves up to the possibility of change, and we're not inviting in the nutrients, if you like, that those seeds of intention need in order to keep growing and thriving and become real and tangible and part of our lives, and in turn to nourish us and to enable us to continue thriving and growing. So it's a never-ending circle, and this is our part in it now, is to become the gardener and to make sure that those seeds don't remain in the dark, don't remain buried deep within our metaphorical soil. They need to be nurtured and encouraged to come up to the light and to make real changes in our lives. So perhaps writing yourself an agreement, a promissory note at this stage of a list, if you like, of identifying any small steps that you can take that will get you closer to what you want, what you've identified, and you're really clear about what you want. Because even the tiniest steps will get us closer eventually. So writing that note to ourselves, nobody else has to see it. But if you don't have somebody that you can actually share this with, and that you feel can be a really good accountability buddy, if you like, and I know that there are some groups around, and I run them myself, accountability groups, basically, so to help us to keep gardening those seeds. But if you don't have access to that, or you prefer not to, then you can be your own accountability body by writing that note or that contract, that agreement frame to yourself, and constantly referring to it. So again, not writing it and then putting it away in a drawer, but checking it regularly. So how am I doing on that particular action step? How am I doing on that particular intention? Am I getting closer to it? Have I done anything to run towards it, to meet it? Or am I expecting it to just somehow fall out of the sky? So that's it for this week. And as always, please do share any thoughts on that and let me know if it resonates with you, whether it's something that you think you could do, is to write yourself that agreement, that commitment, that promissory note. Okay, thanks very much for watching. Take care.